Thank you for being here today, guys. I mean, we all know that you are currently living in YMCA Cambridge. Yeah, perfect. Just you're going to share with us a bit about your experience in homelessness. So, could I ask you, Marcus, just to introduce us about a little bit, what's your name and how long have you been living in YMCA?
I'm Marcus. I've been in the YMCA for 4 years in bumps.
Right.
I'm Emily. I've lived in the YMCA for about just over a year now.
Okay.
I'm Adam, and I've lived here for pretty much as long as these two. We all moved in around at the same time.
Together, combined, or?
Oh no, we moved in like a few days apart, didn't we?
This time round.
Okay. So
he got here a couple of days before me. They were in, she was in a week before me.
Oh, okay, so you're just almost about a year or so as well.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
We lived here for like a week and then you moved in.
And I moved in like 2 days after.
Yeah.
Right, so we all know each other then.
Yeah.
Excellent, fantastic. I mean, yes, and sometimes like being homeless, in the period you tend to just meet other homeless people. I mean, you don't just in YMCA, but where do you come from before that? Where do you come from before YMCA?
Oh, Cambridge. Or do you mean?
Are you local?
Yeah, local.
All right.
But do you mean geographically, or
Yeah.
do you mean
Geographically,
like?
yeah.
No, okay, yeah, Cambridge then.
I was born in Colchester. I've moved like about quite a bit, but I've lived in Cambridge for like 6 years now.
Wow, so a long time.
Been a little while.
Definitely a little local. How about you, Adam?
I'm from a land far, far away called Scarborough.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it's all the way up there
It
somewhere.
could have been Edinburgh.
It's all good.
And, yeah, right. I mean, so how come you became homeless? I mean, what happened?
Ooh.
But I've told this story about 1 million times in my life.
Oh yeah.
How did I become homeless? I just disagreements with parents over like how much money they should be having off me, and how tidy their house should be, and how much parental responsibility they should or shouldn't be taking for me. And ended up getting kicked out by my dad when I was like 15. I've been in and out of homelessness ever since, pretty much.
But now you're settled in YMCA and
Yeah.
just looking a step ahead. How about you, Emily?
Just over a year and a half ago, I was living in like my own house with my girlfriend, but we didn't pay the rent and the bills because
Just family problems.
house and problems and stuff. Yeah, so then we obviously got kicked out of there because we weren't paying, and so then we were homeless, and then we moved in here.
Oh, good.
I moved down here because there was nothing to do in Scarborough, not enough opportunities, and I kind of I didn't have anywhere else to go, so it was like next best place, Cambridge.
So give it a shot.
Yeah,
And see how
definitely.
it goes.
Yeah.
Well, but at least it's settled in and decent people around with you, so that's all good. I mean, it must have been quite a life-changing experience with all these things going on. I mean, how do you keep up with it? I mean, how do you...
Just gotta learn to get by at the end of the day. Like, nothing's really. You can try and make things better, but you've just gotta get by and just.
Can you repeat that question? Sorry?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's just like, how do you keep yourself together when you became homeless and actually go through everything and...
I don't know, I suppose I'm kind of used to it because I've always been sort of, not homeless, but sort of homeless since I was about 14. I had trouble with my parents getting kicked out and stuff, so I don't know, I suppose I'm just used to it, it's not really...
So you just get used to the fighting of it, just holding on, yes.
You just sort it out, like...
You don't think about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, you just do. That's it, like every day is just a new day, and that day's over, you've done for that day, next day starts again, you just do it.
Yes, you're quite right. You see, what is interesting about it is just that because some people, do you think that like young people like us become homeless because we choose to be homeless? I mean, what do you think of that? Do you think it's...
That's rubbish.
Why is that?
I don't know. Yeah, if everything was perfect at home when I was living at home, don't get me wrong, I would not have left home. But I did not choose to leave home. I got kicked out on my ass, and it wasn't good.
No.
I just think that's foolish. No, we don't choose to be homeless.
I think the only people that would choose to be homeless is someone who's not done it. Like, honestly, even one night on the street is bad enough. Like,
it's just all these little spoilt brats at home that can't get their way with their daddy, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna run away.
But I have also met people whose situation is so bad that they'd rather be homeless than that whatever they're
What
going
happened
through.
to them? Is it just problem at home? Or?
Yeah, like problems at home, like.
I see. I mean, that's the past now. I mean, as I said, we have to live it day to day and actually just take everything as a new. So, but looking forward, what's the future? I mean, what do you want to do? Oh,
Ooh.
big questions.
I want to get out of this place. That's step one.
Mm-hmm.
And then step two is I want to get into youth working. So, because I want the experiences that's happened to me in my life, I want to help other people with theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, same
yeah.
sort of thing.
Being a youth worker too.
Well, not youth work, but just sort of like helping other people. I don't know whether like I'd like to like work in like youth offending or
Yes.
like, yeah, sort of help people in a similar path that I've been down and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Yeah.
How about you, Marcus?
I think we all pretty much want to do the same thing. Like,
Youth work as
but I
well.
think it's quite common that a lot of people who've been in our situation or similar situations often want to do it because it is about, like Adam said, passing on experiences. Because I mean, even in the last 2 or 3 years of my life, I've had like so much experience that I could use to help other people.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
just through being homeless and working through the system and yeah.
I mean, at the moment, I'm sure you guys are all working towards it. And how do you find it? It must be a very different life now that you're settled in YMCA and you can look forward to achieving your aims. I mean, do you find that there's a difference in lifestyle altogether?
Well, yeah, definitely,
yeah.
because you don't have to think about like where you're gonna sleep and like all your stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously, yeah, it is different to have a room in the YMCA.
I think when I've completely lost.
It's fine, it's
yeah,
fine.
completely lost my.
And that's fine. I mean, with the public opinion about homeless people at the moment, do you think the public really understand what it is like to be homeless? What you have to see, what you have to feel, what you have to go through. Do you think that the people in the public and what they think of the homeless people, do you think they actually understand it?
No.
No.
It's understandable. Two final things. There are people going to watch the documentaries. What is the one thing you want them to know about homeless young people?
Don't judge us. Simple as don't judge us. We're all completely different. But we all want to do well for ourselves. But people keep putting us down and saying that we can't do the things that we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just think just don't judge us. That's the main thing that I want to say. Is
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It's like it's not about like just like there's 3 words in the statement, homeless young people, and only one of them really actually matters. There, do you know what I mean? It's like it's people. Get treated like crap on the street all the time. I see people just like giving looks at some of the homeless, and it's just like looking at them like they're subhuman, and it's just out of order.
How about the human potentials in them? Do you think that young people who are unfortunately homeless at the moment, do you think that they actually stand an equal chances like everybody else, that they have the same potential?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential in the YMCA. I think a lot of people don't know they've got this potential, and it's like waiting to be tapped. People are waiting for opportunity to come to them.